Hello, Aji.
Hello, Erin.
So yeah, let me introduce you first to our viewers. Today, I'm having a live session with Aji. He's from Indonesia.
Yes, that's right.
And we went, we participated in the same photography workshop in Cambodia last 2015. Am I correct?
2015, yeah.
Yeah, it's been 5 years ago. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And yeah, Aji here is not only a documentary photographer, he also publishes books, photo books, photo zines. And I think it's very interesting for him to share with you guys. Anyway, hello Aji.
Hello, Erin.
Kampai.
Nice. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. So yeah, sure. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello, everyone. My name is Aji Susanto Anom. I'm from Indonesia. Like Erin said, I'm a photographer and also a lecturer. I teach in ISI Yogyakarta. I teach in photography department, and also I made a collective with my friend. It's called Vlog Project.
Vlog project.
Yes, I with Kurniadi Widodo and with Arif Furqon. We have made several publications in Zion, in zine, or in photo books format.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
So
it has been a while since I see you, Erin.
yes, long time no see.
Yeah.
But I always
Maybe.
see your that you're active in photography all
Yes.
the time. So I'm happy to know that.
Yes, I'm glad that you show up again.
I never left though. I never left.
Like you were disappear.
Sometimes I disappear. I'm not sure why. But now
Yes, like sometimes you disappear and you show up with another persona.
That's only on Facebook though. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always working on photography projects, even though things have changed since Angkor.
Yes, many things.
But yeah, tell us more about first what you do as a teacher. I never knew about that, Aji.
Yes, I'm a maybe in about 1 year. I'm a lecturer in photography department in ISI Yogyakarta.
Is it a university? Sorry.
It's an institute. It's like the university in Indonesia. So they have photography department there. And I teach many things, many subjects. So basically we have three major, the biggest major department, major things that we focus on the study. It's the journalistic,
A
and
journalist.
the journalist, yes, and the fine arts,
Okay, fine art photography.
and commercial.
Commercial photography.
Yeah.
You
So I
teach all of
go
those three subjects?
a part of it and a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm new in this department, so I'm still adapting with the situation.
I think that's very surprising to know because I'm a teacher too, but I don't teach photography here. I teach English here in Japan. So I think it's
Okay.
amazing. I think it's amazing that you're doing photography is part of your job. Is it amazing?
Yes, it's amazing. I'm grateful that I can sharing my knowledge to my student and can give them a little push to making something and believe in photography.
That's very nice to know.
Yeah. I
And
thought you're in Tokyo right now?
yes, yes, I'm in Tokyo. I've been here
Yeah.
for almost 3 years
Three
already.
years.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were telling me that you have a sister in Japan.
Yeah, yeah. I used to live with her here in Tokyo,
Okay.
but now I'm living separately.
Oh, so you know independently, yeah.
Yeah, trying to be more independent now. But anyway, since you teach photography at the school, um, what are the kids like?
No,
What are the students like?
it's like in university they are all grown up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe it's mature enough for them to critically think about photography. So they sharpen their technique
Mm-hmm.
about the craft first, and then later we work out with the concept or the conceptual or the uh, beyond the craft.
Beyond the craft. Okay.
Yes, I think about the narrative or about the story behind it, on the idea behind why they make this kind of photograph.
Wow, I think it reminds me a little bit about our workshop in Cambodia.
Yes, but for a long time, for a long period.
Yes, yes.
Yes, because they use maybe they have to finish it maybe in 4 or 5 years
Ah,
to
okay. So
have
the entire.
their degree.
Okay. Because we had to do a photo story in 1 week. Was it 1 week?
Yes, actually it's 5 days,
5 days. Yes, yes.
And Zurab asked the committee to extend it because we are not ready yet. We
Ah,
are not finished
yes.
yet, so it's 7 days, yeah, and all weeks.
Yes, yes. But yeah, for those who just joined, in 2015, Aji and I were in the same group in Angkor Photo in Cambodia. It's a workshop for Asian photographers. And we were lucky to be part of Antoine de Agata's group.
Yes,
Yeah. Aji, what was the best lesson that you've learned from Antoine and Sora when we were at that workshop?
maybe the best part of the workshop
Mm-hmm.
that we join it. A lot of things happen in Angkor.
Mm-hmm, yes.
In 7 days, we have to rethinking about our photographic practice, our idea about photography, our view about photography,
Mm-hmm.
how photography shape our life, and how photography is becoming becoming one with our life. Maybe
Mm-hmm, yes.
I think I remember when in the very beginning of the workshop when we have like discussion with Tania. Do you remember her?
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, Tania. The discussion about why we choose photography and why photography matter to us. That
Yes, yes, I remember
I'm
this.
I'm not I'm not exaggerated, but it's very moving
Yes,
session to
yes.
me. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
like we are thinking about why we have to do it,
That's
why
true.
we have to spend our time and to dedicate our life to photography.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you because in that workshop we were forced to think and reflect about photography, not just take beautiful pictures. It
Yes, I think the picture it doesn't matter again.
Mhm.
The searching for ourselves and
Mhm.
our position in photography, it's the most important part when we join the workshop in the Antoine and the Zurab class.
Mhm. I agree with
And
you. Yes.
I remember Zurab said it's very very clear, and I use it as my mantra, through photography when we say that. I think Humaira asked Sohrab what is photography to him, and then Sohrab answered like, photography for me is like music.
His music, okay.
So the thing that it's very abstract, and it's very fluid, and it can move someone without we know the certain language that move someone in a way that we don't know how it works, but it works.
I guess it means also that music is universal, right? So
Yes, that sums up what maybe he want to say.
I
It's
agree.
very, yeah, it's very important that we join that workshop.
Yes, it's one of my unforgettable moments of photography.
Yes, I cannot imagine in near future that I will meet any Magnum photographer again.
That's true, yeah. You
Yes.
know, sometimes they visit Tokyo, Magnum
Yeah.
photographers, they do
Okay.
workshops, but it's very, very expensive.
Oh yeah. It's like
It's
how much?
impossible.
How much?
I think just for 3 days,
Mm.
you will need to pay around if I'm not mistaken, maybe 100,000 yen. So maybe
In
one
US
thousand
dollars.
dollars, maybe $1,000,
Okay.
just for 3 days.
3 days workshop, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and we have 7 days to
Yeah, we had some,
with
but
them to
actually
talk about
we
our
only
works.
had like 3 days with Antoine, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, he was stuck somewhere.
I don't know. Tanya said that Antoine is mistaken with the date of the workshop. So,
Really?
yeah, I think the schedule of his flight is conflicted, so he's a little bit late. But Sorhab actually is a very good mentor.
Yes, of course, they're equally good. And
Yes.
Aji, have you went back to Cambodia ever since our workshop in
Mm.
2015?
I would like, but never.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping this year, but you know
Yes.
the corona is here, so we're not sure if the workshop will or the festival will push through.
Yeah, but I think if you check the email, you will get the invitation and the information about the workshop from Jessica
Ah, yes,
about the
yes.
date and everything. I think the festival is still going on.
Yes.
I
Are
hope
you going?
the situation will be better. No, I think in this in this past years I'm busy to, yes,
With work?
doing something with work life and everything that
Well,
makes me human,
that's so
more
deep.
normal human.
Anyway, thank you for sharing so much about our anchor photography experience. And
And how about you?
yes,
How is Angkor for you?
for me, well, I think, you know, it's one of the most life-changing workshops. I haven't attended a lot of workshops though, but that was one of the best. And
Yes,
having met wonderful people, wonderful photographers who share this a same passion. It's very,
yes,
one of a kind and memorable. And I really want to go back, and just enjoy all the photographs there. But we'll
yes. If
see.
you have time, I think I will recommend to go for all of who join this conversation. If you have time, maybe you can go to Angkor Photo Festival workshop and get the energy from the. It's like recharging our vision in photography.
I know, right? Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
Anything is still possible. But first, we have to get rid of this coronavirus, right?
yes. It's kind of surreal here.
How is the situation there in Indonesia though, in terms of the corona?
I think it's very same with the other country.
Mm-hmm. In
So we
terms
have
of
to, yeah, we have to isolate ourselves in home. We have to limit our activity, and we have to limit our distancing with other people. So we can go out with freely like usually, like normal.
it's so
So
difficult, right?
yeah, it's difficult and frustrating.
Frustrating.
You know,
So
yeah, I'm
yeah,
like a
especially as
1 month.
photographers,
Yes,
especially as
1 month
photographers, right?
in home, isolating ourselves, trying to keep sane and try to
Yes.
not
Yes.
insane
I
in the
agree.
surreal.
Actually, that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, we need to talk with each other like we are social creature, like.
I agree. Talk online and drink online. That's the best
Yeah,
that we have now.
yeah, it's very surreal and this kind of situation is very weird, right?
Mhm.
Usually we are normally we go to meet people, talk, and to discuss and to hang out or just talking or everything, but we cannot do this in this situation. It's very
That's true.
weird and surreal. It's like apocalypse.
That's true, yes. Well, here in Japan, it's weird here because people don't do social distancing. So people
Oh,
can still go out. We are allowed to go out. That's why the number of infections are rising.
maybe you're in Japan in the beginning phase or on the spread of the virus is uh, maybe it's not very dangerous again because the in Indonesia it's in the beginning phase, so we have to be careful and do this protocol with discipline.
Well, I think it depends on the Japanese government. Anyway, how about showing us what you have there in your studio, Aji?
Okay, so you can see
Your
in
background.
my background, yes, my background is the edit of my recent works. So I put it on just on the board to see it every day and things what feels right and what feels don't right. Yeah, and
How do you print
to
your works, Aji? For example, for those pictures behind you, how do you print them?
I'm printing it in the digital printing shop. Like we have, I printed not in this time. It's maybe 2 months ago, so I can go out and print it freely
I see.
in my city. But right now I cannot print in that place anymore
That's
because of the
tough.
distancing. Yeah. So I
Okay.
just put it in this wall, and actually this room is half kitchen and half studio, like I told you. And
Yeah.
if I activate the front, you can see
It's
that
interesting. Suddenly it became colored.
this is my kitchen, and this is the part of that I put my books, my photo books, and the camera and everything related to photography practice on the other side.
I think, like I mentioned a while ago, it's very practical of you to, divide your kitchen
Yes, actually,
into.
I'm just moving to this home maybe about
Mhm.
not maybe 1 year. I live in this home, so
Okay.
it's a little bit messy, and I don't have any time to make it very good enough.
I
So I just put it
think.
all over the place, yeah, over there.
Okay, thank you for showing us your kitchen slash studio. How about do you have some photo books that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, I have a few that I want to share with you and our audience.
Yay.
So This zine is the project that I submit to Monomania.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's the title is in the middle night. In the middle of the night, I miss you. So we can go virtually reading it.
Oh, oh, it has text inside,
Yes,
written in
but
Indonesian.
it's in Indonesia, so
Oh,
not in bahasa. So not everyone will know the meaning about what I write. So you can see the picture.
but this zine is about your father, right?
Yes, this is about the times that I have to face the reality that I have to let go my father, my late father, because the sudden incident and he have to hospitalize for a month.
Is this is still an ongoing project, right, Aji?
I think so because this project is have two side of story. The one side is about the moment when I have to face it, the event that I have to lose my father, and the other side is how my family go on and moving on from this situation.
About acceptance.
Yeah, about acceptance and about grief, losing someone that very special. It's like you are now a new person with a hole in your heart.
Yeah, it's the images are beautiful, but you know the meaning of the photographs. I can feel the sorrow that you want to show us. That
Yes, I hope that without the text, the photograph will show in the story itself.
I think that's another thing that we learned about during the workshop, right? Like
Yeah,
we must be able to explain our photographs through words.
yes,
It's very difficult. I mean, and up to now, I think that's the very the most challenging part of taking photographs.
yes, to describe it in words.
So,
But
Aji,
I think that I think the charm of photography is that something is cannot be explained in words.
yes,
That's why we take photograph.
actually,
That's why we use photograph to explain or to give someone something that we want to communicate to everyone with photograph. It's different language from words.
I totally agree. Yes. However, if you have words along with your photos, I think they bear more meaning and they become more, they make more sense in a way.
Yes,
But of
yes,
course, having photos alone
yes,
is another story.
yes. I think the text itself is have a power to complete the photograph. So they have their own language, they have their own capacity, and we have to make it proper to communicate our project to audience or to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for showing your
Maybe I
zeal.
can show you what I'm doing with vlog project.
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, this one is my publication with vlog project that I did with my other college photographer in Indonesia is Arif Furqon and Kurniadi Widodo. So when we open the package like this is vlog project volume 1.
Okay.
So when we open the package like this, you will get like 3 different zine or 3 different books.
Wow. Okay. Each by one of you.
Yes, each one photographer, one one books, and this is the text. All of the text about the project in separate pamphlet.
Okay.
So we can go. Maybe if we have time, we can go through one by one.
Yes, sure. We have time.
So this one is from Kurniadi Widodo. He's telling story about his late father and his experience and his reflection of the plan that this used to his father hobbies to watering the plant and
Okay.
to take care of his garden. So he's like making connection to his late father through this image. It's very beautiful. I think when I see this project, we can see how sensitivity of the photographer and how he is longing to his father.
Yes, it's
And
my
his
first
memories.
time seeing this. Yes, and it's very
Yes.
moving.
I'm sorry, it's raining very hard here.
It's alright. No problem. So plants and his
This is-
relationship with his dad.
Yeah, this is his father. So this is the letter. He is writing his letter to his late father. It's like he's making a connection.
So how many copies do you have for example, for this volume 1?
So this volume we made about 500 copies.
100 copies. Okay.
Yes, and it's all sold out. We have a few copies in our stock, but it's for our archive.
Okay.
And this one is from Arif Furqon. The title is A Fusion.
A fusion.
A Fusion, yes.
Okay.
He's telling stories about home and feeling how someone is redefining his meaning about home and going home.
For those who are watching, you can ask questions in the comments. Wow, I like that. I like that page.
Yes, the layout is very beautiful, and I think like this one.
Yes, I like the repetition. So for every volume, do you include one body of work for the three of you guys?
What do you say? Sorry.
For every volume of
Yes.
work project,
Hmm?
do you include volumes of the three of you of your works, or do you feature also other photographers?
So for photo books, we only publish this one volume. So we're not publishing another volume, but we have made a small publication in zine format. But in photo book version, we just have this one.
I see. So this one is yours, right, Aji?
Yeah, this is from me.
And what is this
From
about?
me, yes. This one is I'm telling story about the mystical story of the nocturnal bird in my city. So in my city, they have a little bit scary myth about this bird that say that they came as a sign or as a something that mystically make the location became more becoming dangerous, and there's any accident, so the people around them around the location make like a ritual or like something to offer to the spirit of the location and praying for the safety.
Mm. So for these photographs, you shot at night.
Yes.
But Aji, how do you edit your photos? I mean, how do you sequence your photos?
For this vlog project, we do editing together
Oh, okay.
with like Kurniadi Widodo and Arif Furqon edit my project, and Kurniadi Widodo project is edited by me and Furqon, and Furqon's project is edited by me and Kurniadi Widodo. So we do it in small circle, and we trust each other, so we don't blame anyone if someone kill our wonderful photograph. So we don't have a broken heart if something happened to our photograph.
Are those birds? Sorry.
Yes,
Oh,
it's all birds.
It's creepy.
Yes, it's creepy. So the title they came for the flower is because they actually came because the people offering a ritual to us safety.
I see. Oh, sorry. My camera went backwards. Sorry.
Yes.
Well, this is amazing. And which part of Indonesia do you live in, Aji?
So I live in Yogyakarta for 1 year. Recently I moved into the city, and last year I lived in Purwokerto. It's in maybe 3 or 4 hours by train from Yogyakarta.
Oh, okay.
So I move in like all over the place. Because of work things. So yeah, like I told you, I never have time to make things right.
You're always moving here.
Yes, but I hope that I will have a long time here in Yogyakarta.
Yeah, I think so,
Maybe.
because you have a job there, right?
Yes, that's right. And how about you?
Yes.
Do you have any future plan to live forever in Tokyo, or you have to back to Philippines?
Actually, that's my goal, to stay here longer, if as long as possible. So
Okay.
I hope when things are better, you guys could visit Tokyo.
Yes,
It's very
I'll visit
different.
it later.
Okay. Do you have a volume 2 of Flock?
From vlog project column 1 is only the publication with photo book format like that we are published, but we have other small publication with vlog project like small scene and small title. But I hope that we have create another volume of this publication. Like in the volume 1 we have think about the concept and the printing and the package. So we have more serious project.
More serious projects.
Yes, in the future maybe we make the film too.
Okay. So a while ago you mentioned about printing the photo books. So how do you print stuff in Indonesia though? I'm wondering about the publication community there. How difficult it is, or how easy it is.
I think to print technically it's almost in every city in Indonesia now have a digital printing shop. or printing that traditionally with offset setting.
Printing.
Yeah, offset printing. I think it's easy to find place to print your stuff like photo books or prints, and we have a shop that sell many various variety of paper, so we can choose upon the paper and the what feels like to print our photo books. We can print easily here. But the question is to publish it and to distribute this to audience and to sell it.
Actually, yes, that's another
Yes,
thing, right?
that's another story.
Oh, how do you
Because
send your titles? For example, in Asia,
yes,
how do you distribute your books?
mainly I distributed it in my social media. So I'm like publishing the promotion through my social account, and yes, they will contact me about about if they want to buy my books or anything like that. So after that, I send it personally to the people who ordered it.
So you do it
So
manually for now.
yes, I'm doing manually, and yeah, I'm doing without the big distribution way.
Hmm. Do you
So
have
it's like
copies here in Japan?
I don't know.
Maybe you should send me some and I can help you, I can help you with it.
Yes,
With
yes, it's a
pasting.
good idea. Maybe for the future publication, I can send it few to Japan, so you can distribute it or help me to.
Yes. Because if you have, Japanese or people who follow you from Japan, I can send them the photo books from here. Maybe it's cheaper, the cost will be cheaper.
Yes, maybe you can initiate in the Monomania, like Monomania
Yeah,
bookshop.
yeah. Yeah, that would be good actually.
Yes, I'm very grateful that you made an outlet like Monomania.
Thank
So
you. You're
people like us with photograph like us,
welcome.
we can have more outlet, so
I'm
our works
glad. I'm
getting
glad
more
you like
can
it.
reach more audience.
Thank you. But yeah, speaking of monomania, if you go to our website, you will find Aji's submission there. But I feel
Yes,
like I should do a proper feature on Aji, not just like a submission, because you have many works. We could feature more of your bodies of work. And so,
yes, maybe we can do more in Romania.
okay. And I wanted to ask you, Aji, since most of your works are shot in black and white,
Yes,
maybe you've answered this question.
yours too.
Yes. So, how do you choose between black and white and color? Especially since
uh,
you're a teacher, right?
Excuse me, what can you repeat it?
Sure. How do you choose between using black and white and color photography, especially since you are a teacher?
Okay, personally, color is never my option
Really?
to my personal works, yeah, but
Okay.
not in my when I have to give insight to my student. But
Yes.
for me, in my personal work, for now, color is not it's not an option
Black and white
because I
forever.
yes, because I believe that there is certain language, certain words that we cannot describe it in color.
I
The
agree.
yeah yeah, the color have the poetic ways too about the photography, but I'm choosing black and white because something that I want to say is clearly and better said with black and white.
Okay, that
The
totally
language.
makes sense. And how about when when you try to edit other people's work, your students, your friends' projects, and sometimes, like for example, the things that you showed us a while ago, they have colorful. How do you use your judgment?
Yeah, maybe I have to put myself in a different persona. It's like I have to put myself as a consumer or a user that I'm using their service or their photographing skills. So I have to what I want and what I can make a comment or maybe critics. So
Okay.
I little bit put myself like that.
I like
So
your
I'm a
answer. Yeah, you have to be someone else, right?
yes, I have to be someone else. Like I'm your user. Like they photographing product or they photographing an art. I have to put myself as their client.
Hmm.
So maybe the client will comment like this, and how do you face it?
Hmm.
That will be
Okay.
more the discussion.
Thank
But
you,
you
thank
know
you
lah,
for
the
sharing.
for me and for my personal work, color is never an option.
I can totally relate. Like for me, when I see color photographs, of course, some of them, would struck me as, oh, this work
Yeah.
is good, but actually, it's very hard to say opinions on color photography. Like I don't know anything about it too.
I don't know, but I cannot telling stories with color is very difficult for me.
Yes, I agree. Right?
It's
More
like the words,
difficult.
it's very separate, it's very different words.
Mm, because you have to,
And
yeah. Please go on.
and I try and never works. So I'm give up. So it's
You
not my
tried,
world.
you failed.
Yeah, I've tried things with colors and okay, this is not my.
Babe, thank you for being so
But
honest.
actually this is bad example of photographer. I think we must not limit ourselves like this.
I
But
agree because
yeah,
if we call ourselves photographers, we should be versatile. But then
yes, I think
again,
yeah, everyone should do better from us.
oh no, we're setting bad examples. So for your students right now at the institute,
Yes,
um, what are the best works that you've seen so far? Like, do you have talented students now that you think that gonna be the next in the next level?
I think they are all talented student for me.
You're
They
such a
have
sweet teacher.
no. I think
Mhm,
people who choose photography as their study, and I think
mhm,
they have to choose this option to the rest of their life.
mhm,
I think they are very brave.
very brave.
They are very courage student and very talented. They
Mhm,
just need times. They just
mhm.
need times and failing yes multiply times
Failing
miserably
is
like
part of it.
us. Yeah, failing is part of the charm
Mhm.
and doing something naive,
Mhm.
doing something like they put their heart. I think they're all talented students.
That's very nice to know, and they could learn so much from you because you practice photography
Yes,
competently.
I hope.
Okay. Do you have any other works that you'd like to share with us?
Mm, I'm just glad to have a talk with you, Erin.
Thank you, thank you. Well, we
It's
can talk
like
more about, photography now.
yeah,
What are
not
your
not
other plans for your projects?
yeah, maybe in this time I cannot finish my recent ongoing project, so I have to put my creativity into other project. So I made several things in my home right now, like yes, making scene, little scene like this. Maybe I can show you.
Yes, please. I think you have lots of fans joining, Aji.
So like this making stuff is like meditative homebrew.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, just doing this and stitching manually, cutting these things. Yeah, doing this stuff is probably making sense, making we
You're
are
just
keeping
making the
sense.
okay.
And like this one, if you can see, wait, I, this kind of setup,
Oh,
the
okay.
tripod and the camera,
Mhm.
because I'm doing many self picture right now.
Self-portraits.
Self portrait,
I
yeah.
think I saw one of those. Like you are also editing with Oxley, right?
Oh yeah, oh not that picture, not that
Not those
picture.
pictures. Okay, that's
Yes, but
interesting.
the thing that I did with Oxley is my recent project, but I think I cannot finish it in this time.
Okay. Since you are
But
doing,
the
sorry.
self picture is very meditative to keep our heart and mind in our in yes in the right way.
I agree. I agree. And since you are doing self-portraits now, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I'm just doing this like one
You're
month.
still exploring it.
Yeah, and yes, to and to more showing ourselves is very scary.
Actually, yes,
It's
it takes
it's
bravery.
very yeah. It takes bravery and courage to show yourself to
Mhm.
other people because it's very vulnerable things. I think
Yes.
yourself and your appearance.
And I wish you good luck
Yes,
with your projects. And I'm here to
thank
help.
you.
I'm here to help if I can help you.
Yes, let's still connect each other with email maybe.
Yay, thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. And I hope you learned a lot from Aji here.
Yes, thank you
Please
everyone
stay
who
in
have joined this
touch.
conversation.
Bye. I will see you. I will see you online, email and
Yes,
Instagram.
yes. Goodbye, Erin.
Goodbye. Take care. Be
Yes,
well.
stay safe.
Stay safe. And